only care about Rachel, Chloe.
Yeah, not your wife,
I'll
alright?
do what I can.
Hey internet, it's Jessica, and welcome to Life is Strange Before the Storm, episode 3. And this is Hell is Empty, so this is the final episode for Before the Storm. Don't know how it's gonna go. I did see a glimpse of the trailer that they posted out, so we're definitely gonna be dealing with Damon and dealing with the aftermath of Rachel's discovery of her own mother. And I can't believe I was right. Can't believe I was right. That was just the first time that I was actually like 100% right with the theory, so I was pretty excited about that. But anyway, I am a little bit afraid to finish the rest of this because I know, you know, even though this is like way before Max comes back to Arcadia Bay, it's just like, we know what's gonna happen with Rachel, so I'm gonna be a little emotional, but anyway, let's start.
Previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm. I felt like my dad
But what I didn't like about the dad was he was just like, that's not my mistress, but she was like making out with him, so even if that is Rachel's biological mother, you're still married to another woman, like what the hell?
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
I do feel bad for Chloe during that part. Like, I understand Joyce is in a very difficult decision because of, you know, she lost someone too, so it's not just Chloe, but at the same time, I didn't like the fact that she always put David over her daughter. Like, she deserves to be happy too, but you should look out for your daughter's well-being as well. Not saying that David is a completely terrible person, he just has problems too, but, that upset me.
I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this island.
And then the other thing about Rachel is, she is so unpredictable. Because one minute, she's like in love with Chloe and like whatever, and the next thing you know, she might turn her back on her. Because, my theory with Rachel has always been, well, because she's so much like a free spirit, right?
What would it take to convince
she's kind of like a chameleon. That's the way people have described her as.
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress.
Yeah, you were making out with her.
That was your mother.
So we're just where we left off, are we?
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Aww.
Of course. In every way that matters, Rose is my wife, and your mother.
And why were you making out with
But
the other
woman
one?
you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sera. Your birth mother.
Oh my god.
I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded.
I like this.
you
This is
from
so interesting. It's like the
for so
dream sequence, like with
But
Max
the
and her
truth
nightmare.
can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Chloe.
You know what? She doesn't want to be alone, but at the same time she can handle. I'm gonna say I'm here.
I'm right here.
Come on, we got your back.
I need you.
Of course, Rachel. All right, we're here for her. Whoa.
When I was in high school, there was one person.
Oh, they were
Everyone
like high school lovers.
Her teachers, her friends. Sera was everyone's favorite.
Wow, the dad looked like a total dork.
To date her. I could barely believe it and she picked me.
So the mom was like Rachel in high school.
Sometimes-
She's very popular.
I think that's what kept me blind for so long.
Okay. Courtship.
She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sera wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape.
Oh my god, she's exactly like her mother. Oh no. This is cool though. This sequence is so cool that we get to see it like this.
When Sera became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything.
Aw, that's
did.
Rachel.
For a little while. Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind.
How is she able to stand up after giving birth? Like, I know, like, mothers can, like, you know, stand up right away, but some, usually they're in bed, you know, I don't know. Descent.
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sera, the need to escape was always there.
Oh, so she became a drug addict.
For over a year, I tried to help her.
Oh, no.
She was still a good
Well, I mean,
person.
that explains a lot with the people she hangs out with, right? But that's horrible.
No matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied by anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you.
I want to say something about
Again.
this. Okay, so like addiction is like, I'm not saying it as an excuse for like her behavior to neglect her own daughter and whatever, but like it's a sickness, right? So you can't just be like, oh, she doesn't love her, she doesn't love Rachel, she doesn't love me, so I'm gonna just fucking leave her. Like, I don't know how much I don't know if he's gonna say it, but I don't know how much help he gave her to get help, even if that happened or not, because she's still in the drug scene and whatever. But like, why, if you really loved her and you cared about her well-being, why didn't you attempt to help, at least like try to help her? I don't understand that. Instead of fully putting the blame on her and be like, she was terrible, she neglected you on purpose and whatever. Because I don't think it was on purpose. I think this lady is just really upset and like unhappy. Just like how Rachel is really unhappy too. And like, I don't blame Rachel because she's still a young kid too. And from the way that everything looks, I feel like, you know, Sera and what's this guy's name again? Rachel's dad just got married and into a family life very quickly, because from what they say, they've been together since high school, right? So sometimes it doesn't, like, people are not prepared for that, and clearly she wasn't. But I don't know, that's how I feel about it.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye.
Was it?
I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. But after all the people she hurt.
So I was right.
All the lives.
I was completely right with my theory.
I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again. And again.
But shouldn't it be Rachel's also decision in this? Because she's older now. She's not like a child. She has some say in it if she wants to know her real mother. But, like, I was right. My theory was, like, all the symbolism with her tattoos and whatever, she wants to reunite with Rachel and ask for forgiveness.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month.
Does Rose know this?
Our arrangement.
But now, she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
Wait, it's not your decision. I know she's still a teenager, but, like, Rachel should have some right at least to, like, know. Like, the dad could be there. It's not like she has to be there by herself with her mother. Who says it's your decision, dude?
You think you have the right to decide that for her?
When I left Sera, when I took Rachel away, I truly believe I saved her life. And I will continue to protect her no matter what.
But maybe she's different now. Maybe people change, right?
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
But you don't really know that.
Rachel. I think I need to lie down.
I'm trying to, like, not be biased between them. Obviously, the mother's done bad things. I'm not defending that. It's just, like, Rachel's never had a chance to really know. So I can't really make a judgment yet. And based on the fact that her dad was lying the entire time, I don't really trust his source either, you know? So that's my opinion on it. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Great, we're just gonna awkwardly be in this house now. We can't go see Rachel. What? Group text. Rachel and Chloe, where are you guys? We're at the Tempest cast party. I already texted Rachel like 8 times. Hey, I don't think we're gonna make it. Chloe, you should come. Yeah, Chloe, you did awesome, babe. Oh my god. Hey, Chloe, great job tonight. Thanks, I can't. But you totally saved us. Without you there, we would have no show. Seriously, just come. Bring Rachel. Sorry, guys. Something's come up. I know they mean well, but you know. Okay, before we continue, let me look at any of the Max. I used to think the strangest thing about the Ambers were how normal they were. They seemed like a bad 90s sitcom family, and I did my best to play the part of the wacky yet lovable best friend. Yes, I did tag the newspaper picture of James on the fridge, but only because his face looked so stupid. The goal was to get in and out of there without causing a scene, so we can make our escape. It turns out Rachel couldn't sit back and let her cheating father act all high and mighty. I tried to distract her and remind her of her goal. It almost worked. Then Rachel snapped. I guess she just can't stand lying anymore. She told her mom about James making out with that woman. Everyone started yelling, and the next thing I knew, Rachel was going full destruction on the table. That's when the truth finally came out. Rachel's mom equals not her mom. Rachel's real mom equals make-out woman. Mind blown. Chloe, the wacky yet lovable. Oh, there's an unlock for Sera. What can you say about the woman so mysterious? Her own daughter never heard of her until now. From what James told us, Sera is a drug addict who got herself mixed up in all sorts of crazy shit. And by drugs, I mean OD, and ended up dead in an alleyway of drugs. Not smoke and bowl and watch anime. When Rachel was a baby, Sera would get high when she was supposed to be looking after her. Things got so fucked up that James finally had to take Rachel away. The funny thing is, even as James talked about all the horrible things Sera had done, he still seems, I don't know, fixated, I guess. You could see the power she had over him. Actually, when he was talking about how beloved and magnetic Sera used to be, I couldn't help but think of Rachel. I wonder if James sees that too? Maybe it's what makes him so afraid of her? Ooh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I'm a little bit angry at James because I'm more biased towards Rachel's feelings, but like, it's true. Like I said earlier, Rachel is exactly like her mother. The way that he was describing her in high school, she's the most popular girl. She was so like carefree and whatever. And her one thing that she always wanted to do was escape. And yeah, I definitely think that's the reason why James is so cautious with Rachel, because he knows she's exactly like her. Anyway, now Sera's in Arcadia Bay looking to meet Rachel. After years of taking James's money to stay away, suddenly she wants a relationship with her daughter. James seems skeptical, and Rachel, I can't even imagine what Rachel must be going through. Alright, let's talk to the dad.
This must be hard for you too, Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sera. I dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sera's caused.
Of course her addiction is horrible, but like, I'm getting the impression this guy didn't even try to help her. He just gave her money. Like,
go through any of that.
I still believe it should be up to Rachel too. Like, it's not like she has to go there by herself. Like, the thing is, he's saying, I'm not letting her see her, and then the next thing you know, Rachel's gonna go, and that's what he fears, right? So why don't you, like, set it up to the point where, like, you're going with her? So at least you can supervise her, because she's still a minor, obviously. And I'm not saying the mom's gonna do anything horrible to Rachel, but, like, if he's so afraid that she's gonna do something or say something to her, he could go. But I feel like it's Rachel's decision, too.
But shouldn't that be up to Rachel to decide?
Rachel is curious and determined. She's always going to want to know more.
She's a
I
kid.
can believe that.
She won't be concerned about her own safety. She never has been.
Do you think Sera is involved with any of the drug dealers around here?
It wouldn't surprise me if she were. That's who she is. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
I understand where he's coming from, because he's the dad, right? I'm not saying, like, his judgment is, like, wrong, because obviously you want to protect your own child. Clearly this guy loves her, even though he's been a dick to her, like, not telling her the truth and stuff like that. It's clear that James does love Rachel. It's just that I feel like he's handling the situation the wrong way. And, like, so far, lying to her has been very terrible, clearly, so I don't think that we should lie anymore. How about you try the truth? I don't know.
Maybe try the truth for a change?
What do you mean?
Well, you did lie to your daughter.
Yeah, have you
for
ever tried
15
that?
years.
This is true. And that's why I need your help. I only care about Rachel, Chloe.
Yeah, not your wife,
I'll do
alright?
what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
Alright, I'm glad he wasn't being a dick to us again. But yeah, I believe it's best.
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
I'm gonna talk to the mom. I feel bad for this lady right here.
Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point.
No,
Considering
you're still
everything.
his wife and you're still
Okay.
Rachel's mother.
Rose.
It doesn't change that. Do you need any help?
Do you need any help with anything?
That's very kind of you. Could you get out the broom for me? It's
Sure.
in the breezeway. Door to the left of the fridge.
Oh man. No, but like honestly, she's still Rachel's mother. It doesn't matter if she didn't give birth to her or not. She raised her. Alright, let's just get the freaking broom, I guess. What? What's the shirt?
Hey. Cool graphic.
For donation.
Rachel was really getting rid of this?
We're just gonna take the shirt. Why not? We'll just take the shirt. It's fine.
Mrs. Amber, could I have this?
Oh, sure, Chloe. Rachel was going to give it away.
Oh, for some reason I thought Chloe was just gonna shove it in her pants. That's nice that she asked. Alright, we got the shirt. Let's take the broom too. Alright. Here's your broom. Oh,
Were you able
God.
to find the broom?
Here's your broom.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
Aww. You know what? Me too, because, you know, Rachel has no one at this point.
I'm glad too.
You've had to cope with much worse, I know. I'm grateful Rachel has someone as strong as you.
She's so nice,
How
this
are you
lady.
doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
Yeah, this is kind of weird, if I'm being honest.
I guess I'm not great. Rachel and I were really happy a few hours ago, and now...
Maybe you can see why James wanted to keep this a secret.
Doesn't make it right,
There
though.
are many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
If I'm thinking about it, the reason why Sera chose the money, maybe it's not that she chose it over Rachel, but more like she needed it to get help, or at least try to get her life together, because people with addictions, it's not like you're gonna like fix the addiction overnight. Like, I feel like James is like expecting her to like turn around within one day and go back to Rachel. Like, I feel like that's what he was thinking, but like, it's not... I feel like she didn't take the money just for drugs or something. I think she was actually trying. Maybe she did use it for drugs, but maybe she was trying at least. So, I still don't like the fact that the dad lied.
Doesn't matter how painful it is. You don't lie to someone you love.
You might be right, but can any of us really know what we would do in his situation? He's been a devoted father for 15 years. I know he loves Rachel more than anything.
I'm surprised you're defending him after what he did at the Overlook.
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
Really?
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have to worry about me. Or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
It's true.
Do you think Sera is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband. His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
Oh dear. Alright, I guess it's time to go talk to Rachel, right? After all of this.
It's so weird to look at this now.
Well, we've never been in Rachel's room now that I think about it. Yeah, this is... Aww. She has all stars and whatever. Let's travel. I'm so happy. That just contradicts everything about who Rachel is on the inside. And then she has all the masks. But, I was trying to say earlier, Rachel's like a chameleon. And, like... oh.
Rachel.
Episode 3, hell is empty. Oh, no. She's a chameleon because she's trying to find the best way to escape to happiness, and even
I
though
need some way to show Rachel that I'm here.
she can't. Okay, Let's snoop around her room before we talk to her. As horrible as it is.
Rachel has so many inspirations. She can barely keep them all contained.
Casting call, road trip, stars. Kiss Me Kate, there's all like theater stuff. Yeah, she's definitely, you can tell.
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool.
Card.
Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so alone.
To my own wonderful daughter, on the night of her first show, break a leg, we love you, Mom and Dad. Oh. What is this?
Makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion.
Oh, okay.
From now on.
Oh, finally they addressed this. She's a Cancer Leo because where her birthday is. People were saying she's not really a Leo, she's more of a Cancer. So they finally addressed that she's both. It's like in the middle. So strengths: creative, passionate, loving, devoted, diplomatic. Weakness: self-centered, violated possessiveness, and dramatic. That's actually true about Rachel, if you think about it. Oh, I thought that was Hot Dog Man. Is that Bergie up there? There's her duffel bag.
We were so close to making our break last night. Now, I don't know.
Emergency kits. Oh, if we need to take that, I think that legit means we have to take it for something. Shove it in our jean pocket. It's fine, it'll fit in there. Oh, we got a message from, Joyce. Chloe, I'm leaving the door unlocked in case you don't have your key. Please come home. Doesn't matter if it's after curfew. Mom, I can't right now. Please. Why did she say that, like, Rachel's in trouble or something? I don't know. Whoa, what's in here?
I could get grades like this.
Oh.
I just don't want to.
She's pretty much perfect, of course. What is
there a
this?
section on how to walk 4s through batshit crazy family drama?
Individualist. No. It's the personality chart, isn't it? What the hell is that? Are those roses or flowers?
At least she'll have something from tonight.
We'll save one at least for her. Yay! I don't know if she'll like that though, but you know.
Rachel's always made being an A student seem so easy. I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one?
Herbology, anatomy. Herbology. I don't know.
That's the one. I know something Miss Arcadia doesn't.
What is this? Dear Miss Arcadia.
Weird.
Huh. Ask Miss Arcadia. Is this like a Reddit forum or something like that?
Even you, Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through. Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected.
Of course, she wants to get the hell out of here. I mean, look at her place. Map of the
Maybe
USA.
I can make the world a less scary place.
Something I said. I feel like that's what
On the
Rachel
train, He
prefers.
said,
Right in front of Rachel is just drawn her map. Let me know if you need an accomplice.
I've heard that Rachel
Oh.
and Nathan hang out sometimes. But
Oh!
it still seems hard to believe.
Oh my god! Okay, yeah, this is the first time I've actually seen, like, Rachel and Nathan hanging out, in a picture, I should say. This is the reason why... I think this is the reason why Nathan fell in love with her, because she was actually nice to him. If you think about it. Because Nathan has all his issues, with his home life, and then his mental illnesses as well, but, like, Rachel was probably the only nicest person to him, and that's why he ended up having a crush on her. Aside from Samantha, because we don't know what happened to her. Okay, let's turn this on.
This light needs more light.
Wait, what?
Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight.
Oh, the flashlight. Oh, that's why we took it. I thought we were gonna use it for later on. I guess it's just for... Well, I mean, we're doing something nice for Rachel, so it's okay.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first.
Okay, let's see if we can actually talk to her. This is actually very sweet of Chloe to do for her.
Hey, check it out.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always
Aw.
loved stars.
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Oh.
Exactly.
Ooh, that goes back to Chloe's nightmare in the second episode.
But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies.
Stars suck.
Fuck the stars. We can make our own.
Yeah. It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore.
You can, but you know,
And
it's
that
her
other
own thing.
woman, my real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
Well, thanks, Rachel.
I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination.
Good. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know
Yeah, that was the mom's bracelet, right?
that my real mother was gone.
I feel so bad for Rachel, man. Like, this is like, even for people who, like, I'm not saying, like, adopted children always, like, freak out like this every time they find out they're adopted. Because some people, like, can handle it well than others. But clearly, it's hard for Rachel because of all the other stuff she has to deal with, along with being a teenager, then her dad lying to her, finding out about her mother, and then now she's very unhappy, so...
The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me, I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
I don't think so. I don't think so, honestly.
Of course not. But it might be tough to track her down.
Yeah, that's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon.
What's that?
But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
How about I got an idea?
I think I know what to do.
Oh shit, we're gonna have to talk to Frank.
I'll call Frank and get him to connect us to her.
You'd do that?
I'll give it a shot.
Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
Well, I mean, we got the handle, we got the truck.
Don't worry. I've got that one covered too.
You do?
Yep. In fact, anything you could come up with, I'll handle it.
I know you will.
God, they're so in love with
If
each
I
other.
find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
Well, I think she'll know when she gets there, right?
After my dad died, I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
When you speak?
In my dreams, he's there. And it's so real.
It depends which version of William she's
It's
talking about,
almost
her
like
actual
it's
dad or the
another part of
Raven.
my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them,
Oh,
that means they're real. To us. Right?
maybe.
Right.
That's the thing. That was the thing that Raven was trying to say. Like, don't let beauty like blind you from what's gonna happen, and that's the whole thing with Rachel and Chloe. So yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop right here. So far, we did at least get some more answers from the father, James, explaining what happened between him and Sera and the reason why she wasn't in her life. So I was completely right about my theory. All the tattoos and symbolism, even the color of her dress and everything, the meanings of all of it was for her to reunite with Rachel and to apologize for everything she has done. So I'm glad I was completely right with my theory, but now the whole thing is with protecting Rachel, because I think the big thing here is for her safety, because we still have to deal with Damon and what he did with Drew, and now he knows who Chloe is. I don't know if that's gonna affect like how, you know, he's gonna treat us when we actually meet him, but I don't know. Anyway, you guys let me know what you guys think so far in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to join the companions. And if you'd like to help support the channel on Patreon, there's a link in the description. You get early access to videos for Patreon only, the Discord server to come talk to me, and a bunch of other stuff as well. Or you can support the channel for free with gawkbox.com/AGirlAndAGame. All you have to do is make an account, open it up on mobile or a tablet, download the games you see on my page, and you will tip real money to the channel just by playing the games. And it will help me continue making videos like this and continue the channel as well. But yeah, I can totally tell I'm gonna be emotional about this, and I just hope, like, even though, you know, this is very far off from Life is Strange, like the original game, it's like 2 years before it, right? I just hope that there's at least some nice closure with Rachel, because we all know how her story ends, and I just hope there's like something meaningful for it. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Theodor's son! No way! Because he has black hair. Or develop another character. Video game deaths can be tragic. Here are 6 sad character deaths from video games. Roman, Grand Theft Auto 4.